Hope you're having a great Thursday. Let's talk about your weather headlines. Hot and humid weather will return for Friday into the upcoming weekend. We're talking about a typical summertime weather pattern with mainly just some isolated afternoon, early evening storms possible. Again, summertime. Typical last weekend of August. And this summer type pattern will continue as we head through the upcoming weekend into early next week. Now, for the rest of next week, though, specifically by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, tropical moisture from Tropical Storm Ida, we have new name storm to talk about coming up, is expected to be arriving in parts of the Tennessee Valley. Yeah, we have the potential, it looks like, for some soaking rains, and some of that rain may be a little heavy at times toward the middle part of next week. So stay cool and keep hydrated, hot and humid, some isolated storms, and a better chance for tropical rains, perhaps toward the middle part of next week. That's the weather headlines going forward, and we'll show you your 7-day forecast. That will be represented there as well. 91 the high today, 70 the low this morning at the airport. And at the airport, officially for Knoxville, just over 2/10 of an inch of rain, 21 100ths, and even 7.5 inches for the month of August. Again, we have more than doubled our average August rainfall for the month, which is 3.63 inches. So doing okay on rainfall, and we may be adding to that. Well, that would be taking us end of August into first part of September, actually, wouldn't it? September 1st is Wednesday. We'll talk more about that system coming up. Spotty thunder showers early on tonight and some patchy fog overnight. The rest of our Friday, again, looks like we're going to see less coverage of storms in general as a Bermuda Ridge continues to build on in, keeping us kind of hot and humid under a partly cloudy sky. And again, we may see some isolated afternoon storms, expecting less coverage overall as we go over the next couple of days. Meanwhile, let's talk about Ida, a newly formed tropical storm as of late afternoon, winds of 40 miles per hour. Here's the future track. Ida near the Cayman Islands now, going over west central or western tip of Cuba as we go later Friday into early Saturday. Then a hurricane into the Gulf of Mexico. Category 1 storm on Saturday. Category 2 hurricane, perhaps winds up to 110 miles per hour by Sunday morning early. And later during the day Sunday, we could be talking about a landfalling Hurricane Ida into coastal sections of Louisiana as it looks right now. Again, we'll continue to fine-tune the track. Matter of fact, it's all based on the future track of Ida as far as directly how much rain we could see. The heaviest rains will be immediately along the coast, but then the future track, Ida is expected to bend more to the right. This is as of Tuesday. Beyond this time frame, by Wednesday and Thursday, kind of moving over the Tennessee Valley. So starting later Tuesday into Wednesday and maybe early Thursday, maybe speeding up a little bit, but particularly toward Wednesday, we could see some soaking rains and heavy rainfall as Ida moves this way. So here's the projected rainfall as of right now. We'll continue to fine-tune this. First of all, along the immediate coastal areas, 10 to 15 inches of rain. Could be around a foot or more, and that's not too unusual for a landfalling hurricane into Louisiana. Again, this is later this weekend on Sunday. We'll keep you updated. And then as it moves inland, you can see that stripe of 5 to 7 inches for parts of Mississippi. And then into parts of Middle Tennessee. Yeah, Middle Tennessee, west of Nashville does not need any more heavy rain. It won't be as heavy as the Gulf Coast, but we could see 1 to 4 inches locally in East Tennessee. And the plus would be for the mountains, as there could be higher amounts. So we could see potentially some heavy rain. Again, you may be talking about an excess of 5 inches in parts of Middle Tennessee, and we'll keep you updated on that. But soaking rains possible from tropical system Ida into middle part of next week. Evening thunder showers winding down, patchy fog overnight, low of 70. And tomorrow for your Friday, hot and humid, isolated storms possible, high of 91. 92 on Saturday, a few isolated storms. Sunday looks mainly dry, 91. Still near 90 degrees Monday. And then that tropical moisture from Ida moves in later Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe early Thursday. Here's some good news. As of right now, the Vols are playing at home Thursday night. The weather should be improving, and it may be a little cooler. They get a little break from the heat by Thursday night.